Hey guys, what is going on? Eric Farewell from Aviator here, and today's video is all about reserves, how to install your reserve on a Parajet Maverick, as well as how to pack it into the pocket. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it away, Tyson and Alex.
Welcome to another edition of Paramotor Tech Talk. Today is going to be a short and sweet way of how to pack your reserve. There are different kinds of pockets. They're all matching basically your harness. They have some of them that are semi-generic, some of them actually zip on it, or Velcro, or both. Some of them, like this one, actually go into a strap. Okay, today we're going to actually do a Parajet reserve pocket. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to figure it out how your pocket actually sits on your harness and which way you would like to actually install it, whether it's a left throw or a right throw. It basically depends on your throttle. So if you are left-hand throttle, you may want to have your reserve in the right-hand side. Okay, so most of them, if you can see this U shape here, that's the corner of where the seat and the back and the bottom of the seat of the harness actually goes together. So this will be in the right-hand throw, it will be like that. Okay, so these bridle cables are going to go to this side. That's why it's important. So the first thing you do, you open it up. All right, you flip the reserve. This is called the diaper. You want to attach your handle. All right, the way you do this is you go through this loop. Be very careful with these particular plastic pieces here. Go right over it. Make yourself a knot, just like that. Okay, once the handle is installed, you can use this handy tool you can actually find on the interweb. It's actually a parachute packing tool, or you can use a tie wrap if you really don't want to buy one of these. These cost about $20. To me, it's a lifesaver. It's a lot faster, especially here in Aviators that we actually provide this service. It's a lot faster for me to actually pack it, a lot easier. So you got your reserve in place. The good thing about this particular reserve is that in Parajet actually label the sequence of each flap that you have to install. You got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, that's the sequence you actually have to install it. I call it the bottom piece, the intermediate piece, and the top piece. Okay, that's the order you must assemble it. Okay, so let's start in one side. Let's thread this to your loop. This will make it a lot easier. Okay, and it's just like working a needle and a thread. So this is the number 1 piece. This will be your number 2. You go through it like so, and you basically line them up. As you do this, you kind of accommodate your reserve a little bit. Once we put the other side, it will become more visibly clear of what you're doing and the shape this is taking. The last piece is the third piece. It's right here. It's the top piece. And you have the loop actually came through all 3 of the layers of or the skins of this particular pocket. Very carefully, you will put this pipe through it. Okay, it's a little plastic pipe, so be careful. Now removing this wire not to damage that or overheat it. All right, now you can kind of reaccommodate your particular pocket or your reserve a little bit more. And you're gonna repeat in the other side. You're gonna use number 1, number 2, and number 3. So let's feed this needle through it one more time. All right, got number 1, number 2 is right here. And as you accommodate that, you can kind of get it back in shape. And you have the third one. Some people kneel into it, some people kind of do it on a table. And it's all nice with shape. You're gonna put your plastic piece on it. It's the release for your bag. All right, this release in this particular model, you have pockets right here where you can actually put them in and route them through it. What I like to do, I kind of like to reaccommodate everything. Make sure that once you are doing that, don't take them off again, otherwise you have to start all over again. You get them routed like so. This particular model also have pockets for these handles so they doesn't tangle into your lines or anything around your paramotor. And you can put them right in the particular pockets. Basically, you can see the reserve now packed, back in shape, and it's right and ready to mount. So this concludes the packing of your reserve and your pocket. Now we're gonna actually show you how to install it in your harness.
Hi, I'm Tyson. I'm hanging out at AviatorPPG this week, and I want to show you guys how to install a reserve. And you should always be flying with the reserve as long as your instructor says it's okay. All right, let's get started. So first thing we want to do is we want to install these mullions, and where you do that on the Parajet Maverick, so you open these guys up and you fit those in, leave them open for now. Same thing on the other side. All right, step number one. And then there are some Velcro enclosures that the bridle is gonna run through, so go ahead and get those open. All right, so what we need to do now, before we secure this up, we want to run these up to see how much room that we're gonna need, because we wanna stuff the rest of that down in here. So we're gonna come up and over. We'll go and start with the furthest one away. We take this loop, put it in here, screw that in, and then it's not a bad idea to tighten this a little bit to where vibration isn't going to cause it to come undone. All right. There's a flap back here that this goes through, and you can go ahead and secure that now. And then bring your other side, put it in, tighten that slightly. Okay. Then you can have those up like that. Put the Velcro over it, and then that secures it in. Same thing here. All right, next piece of Velcro that we're gonna run it through is this one here. Both of them go through that. Velcro it in, so that keeps it nice and tidy. And then we're gonna take the excess, we're gonna put it down into this bag behind it. All right, and that looks good. So we are complete with this install. Make sure you pre-flight this before every flight to make sure that your yellow rod is in through those loops and that your handle is properly into the pockets there. If this were to deploy accidentally during flight, that'd be a very bad situation, or if it's on a back of a truck or a transport carrier and it were to accidentally deploy, you'd be having a really bad day. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day.